Hi everyone, we're here with John Sadler's Auto Repair, and we have a 1999 Honda CR-V with a 2.0 liter. The customer is concerned they come to a stoplight and the engine shuts off, or they're driving at low speeds and the engine shuts off. They'll put it in park and immediately start right back up again, may not do it again for several days, a week, whatever. And I got it this morning, I drove it around, I went to the post office and back, shut it off, started it. It didn't stall once, didn't shut off once. But I found a procedure on my software program that said the ignition switch can be faulty, and I looked for the recall. There was a recall by Honda. I called Honda. They said it's not on this vehicle. It shows it's already been performed. And I'll show you a good way to test it so you can solve the problem yourself at home. So what they're telling us to do, on the back of the ignition switch, we're supposed to monitor this yellow-black wire. From the ignition switch, the wire should have battery voltage with the ignition switch in the start and run position. So if the wire is losing voltage, then the ignition switch is faulty. And it says the ignition switch is under recall, and there have been cases where recall shows done, but the switch was never replaced. So refer to Honda service bulletin. But I called Honda, they didn't want nothing to do with helping me. Here's the new ignition switch. This is what it looks like. It's not the part with the key, it's the electrical part behind it. So the key goes into a housing and this screws on the back of that. Then when you turn the key, it moves a little tab, fits inside of that and turns that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wiggle this with the engine running, and if this is faulty, then the engine will shut off. So I've already removed the little lower panels underneath here and everything. And one thing I've noticed is where our black and yellow wire is right here, there's a jumper, there's a connector hooked onto it. All these wires here, this other relay you see here, somebody's installed an aftermarket alarm system, and that puts a lot of drain, a lot of extra load on the ignition switch also. So now we'll go ahead and start it up. So as you can see, it starts up just fine. Then we're going to go to the back of the ignition switch right down here, and the back of the housing, and see how I can just see how it shuts off, and you can just move it a little bit, you can hear everything going off and on. So we'll do it one more time. And right here's the tumbler, the whole housing assembly, then it goes back through all of this, and then right on the back here is where the switch is. So I'm just going to lightly pull on the housing and it shuts off. And then I'm going to take these other alarm wires out. But this is a good, quick way you can verify beyond a reasonable doubt, because you can have a bad main relay, you can have a bad distributor, you can have a bad ground. There's all kinds of things that can cause that kind of problem. And you think a service bulletin's already been done, the recall's already been done. If you take those panels off, wiggle that around, and your vehicle shuts off, that electrical switch is bad. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.